History is a flow, yet it always has a beginning. A good beginning from wisdom and humanity will promise a bright future, and VIMEDIMEX Group has such a beginning. Knowledge economy is an economy relying on knowledge as the main driving force for the growth and development of enterprises. However, in the knowledge economy, science and knowledge become direct production force, a factor of production that is more important than capital. Thus, it is possible to understand knowledge economy is an economy that mainly develops on the basis of knowledge, and knowledge accounts for a large proportion in the product value of an enterprise. For a business, capital is not everything. It is a necessary condition but not sufficient. Those who even do not have the capital still be successful in setting up business if they have the will, energy, deep knowledge of a certain field, spirit and determination. In the early 1980s, when our country's economy began to open, VIMEDIMEX identified knowledge as a core of establishment, development, and began writing the first chapters of the story about pursuing the missions to help improve the quality of life of the Vietnamese. As the economy shifted from a subsidized economy to a market one, VIMEDIMEX continued to define knowledge, intelligence, and ambition to build, develop into VIMEDIMEX Group today. More than 3 decades of life is thought to be a long period of time, yet tirelessly in the world of life with the ups and downs. One day, we realize that more than 3 decades have stayed behind. VIMEDIMEX Group was formed from a young company, has gone ups and downs, reforms, restructuring, expansion, development with problems that seem impossible to solve. Today has developed stronger, faster than the group's initial plan. Growing up in the context of the global economic crisis, declining belief in Vietnamese businesses, it is the core value of humans, considering people as intellectual foundation as the central resource for development, connection, sharing the value of success, creating sustainable development associated with dynamic business environment, and high responsibility to the community that focus each member of VIMEDIMEX Group on building the root of knowledge, skill, ambition, dream for our service. Self-confidence must be accompanied by the determination to train our service, improve professional skills. Previous generations will not hesitate to share their knowledge with the next generations. Not only complete their work, but also pass enthusiasm and train the next generations, especially without firmness and responsibility. VIMEDIMEX Group cannot overcome challenges to success today. We think that great things always start from simple things. Good goals are always relied to specific business areas such as finance, pharmaceuticals, healthcare, and real estate. Following the flow of the integration economy, opening the door to global expansion. In 2008, Reliance absent a professional financial service provider, while the financial investment attracted a lot of individuals and businesses. With 16-year experience working at the bank for investment and development, Dr. Nguyễn Thị Loan decided to enter the market with the establishment of Farming Securities Joint Stock Company, HBS. The company officially went into operation on 29 February 2008, with 35 employees serving 3 areas of business, i.e. securities investment consulting, corporate finance consulting, underwriting guarantee. This is a historic turning point for a woman when leaving the state company to enter the market with many difficulties and challenges, and so many plans, many dreams and expectations. In fact, we have faced so many difficulties and challenges on 10-year journey, but it is very emotional, because if we did not strong enough to overcome difficulties, we cannot safely reach the shore with proud results. i.e., HBS is recognized as one of the most reputable securities companies, continuously being in the top 10 companies in terms of brokerage market share on Vietnam's stock market. More specifically, HBS not only operates effectively in the field of securities investment, HBS has made achievements in the field of buying and selling consultancy, directly merging M&A enterprise with VIMEDIMEX Group. That is become a strategic shareholder of VIMEDIMEX Pharmaceutical Joint Stock Company (VMD) in August 2008, advising on buying the first floor of CT3 Meiji Building with an area of 3,500 meters squares to be the headquarters of VMD in Hanoi in May 2008, providing consultancy for HBS in partnership with VMD to invest in building the office at number 246 Công Huynh in March 2009, consultation on buying a young generation company to build the headquarters for VIMEDIMEX Group at number 4648 Ba Triệu Street in May 2011. Consultation on the acquisition of a pharmaceutical factory in Từ Sơn, Bắc Ninh, and a packaging factory at Km 3, Trắc Nghiệm Commune, Bắc Ninh City, now is office and manufacturing area of VIMEDIMEX Pharmaceutical Joint Stock Company in March 2014. Consulting to list VMD on Ho Chi Minh Stock Exchange in July 2010. Consultation on buying real estate projects for VIMEDIMEX Group and other investors, with 63 projects and 1,668.3 hectares as of 31st December 2018. Over 10 years of operation, with efforts to start business and build HBS from a fledgling securities company that expand into pharmaceutical, medical, real estate sector. HBS achievement in financial business purchase consultancy has built up certain reputation, brand name and position in the market, and is considerable piece in the success story of VIMEDIMEX Pharmaceutical Group. Pharmaceutical area, established in 1984, was the first medical import-export company in Vietnam, equitized in 2006, renamed into VIMEDIMEX Pharmaceutical and Medical Joint Stock Company, and became a corporation model in 2010. Over the past 3 decades, VIMEDIMEX Group has grown into one of the largest pharmaceutical import, export, adjustment and distribution units in Vietnam. With the motto, "Product quality is the personality of the business," along with different generations, the staff of VIMEDIMEX Group have unanimously built and preserved the reputation for VIMEDIMEX brand, become a reliable partner of 50 large pharmaceutical firms in the world, distributed 700 pharmaceutical products to hospitals across the country, gradually improving and expanding, affirming the independent distribution capacity of VIMEDIMEX Group with partners. If in 2006, the owner's equity was 25 billion dong, in 2018, it increased more than 6 times to 154.4 billion dong. Total assets were 9 times from 1,091 billion dong to 9,748 billion dong. Net revenue was multiplied by 6.3 times from 2,412 billion dong in 2006 to 15,180 billion dong in 2018. Annual state budget contribution was over 800 billion dong. For many years, VIMEDIMEX Group is a leading pharmaceutical enterprise in Vietnam market, accounting for 25% market share of the national pharmaceutical market. Continuously for many years, being in the top 500 largest enterprises in Vietnam, top 100 brands joining WTO, top 50 prestigious brands. Success and accumulated experience from the pharmaceutical business is a precondition for VIMEDIMEX Group to continue to expand its investment in buying pharmaceutical factory, meeting GMP WHO standard in Tiên Sơn Industrial Park, Bắc Ninh Province. And in 2018, VIMEDIMEX Group invested 3 more production lines for non-beta-lactam, cephalosporin, and penicillin for tablets, capsules, powder injection and water injection, and officially went into production in the fourth quarter of 2021 and 2022 of VIMEDIMEX Co Pharmaceutical Joint Stock Company in Tiên Sơn Industrial Zone, Bắc Ninh Province. With a total investment of 1,596 billion dong, a capacity of 1.5 million units per year. This is a new medicine factory which is invested with advanced technology in the world and is accredited to be certified with GMP EU standard to prepare for the production of new medicines originating from generic one according to GMP EU standard. In 2018, VIMEDIMEX Group signed contract to receive technology transfer of 750 new medicine products of Group 1 and 2, in which 100 products were issued numbers circulated in the G7 countries. 650 products of non-beta-lactam, cephalosporin and penicillin groups were licensed by the Ministry of Health to circulate nationwide, with a total transfer value of 670 billion dong. Besides, to develop the distribution system through OTC channel, through real estate projects in Hanoi City, developed by VIMEDIMEX, with a population of up to 320,000 people. In 2018, VIMEDIMEX Group officially invested in construction of 25 drug supermarkets, selling directly to patients on the construction area of 6,400 meters square located in the projects, every 200 meters square per one supermarket, with a total investment of 624 billion dong, and officially went into operation from the fourth quarter of 2015 to 2019. As a leading pharmaceutical enterprise in the field of trade and services, but never overslept in the victory, in 2012, VIMEDIMEX Group entered medical area through socialization activities in partnership with National Lung Hospital to establish a high-tech lung cancer radiotherapy center and high-tech treatment center. In 2012, implementing the policy of the government and Ministry of Health on socialization program in the medical sector, VIMEDIMEX Pharmaceutical Group jointly partnered with the National Lung Hospital to establish a high-tech center for lung cancer radiotherapy (CLRT) in the form of socialization, with the most modern machine system in the world of Siemens to treat lung cancer by linear accelerated radiotherapy, with a total investment of 40 billion dong. The birth of the high-tech center for lung cancer radiotherapy will help lung cancer patients to be treated with full close techniques, help reduce pain and burden of disease, prolong life for patients, share financial difficulties with hospital and medical sector, and bring many benefits for the whole society. Following the success of the high-tech center for lung cancer radiotherapy, in front of the fact that public hospitals are always overloaded, the patients in need of high-quality inpatient treatment must come for medical check and treatment in other health facilities that are not properly specialized, inefficiently treated, costly and troublesome for patients. In 2015, VIMEDIMEX Group at the National Lung Hospital continued to cooperate to build high-tech treatment center with the design to meet the needs of medical care and treatment according to the increasing demands of people, reduce anxieties and fatigue for patients, and share financial difficulties with hospitals and the state, contributing to the integration of the country's medical sector into those in the regions and the world. Being invested over 110 billion dong, the high-tech treatment center has the most advanced technology in the region and the world, with synchronous, systematic, and support equipment to help doctors in examination, diagnosis, treatment, and follow-up after treatment. The center has a system of 120 inpatient treatment rooms with equipment meeting international standards and high-tech functional areas, including surgery area, sleep pathology area with Sapphire PSG system, exploration and rehabilitation area, high-pressure oxygen treatment area. In particular, the high-tech treatment center specializes in the treatment of internal and external respiratory diseases. It's the leading high-tech center in the country for the treatment and care of respiratory patients. Following success of the joint venture with the National Lung Hospital, on 7th February 2018, VIMEDIMEX Group officially signed joint venture cooperation with St. Paul General Hospital to invest in construction of the hospital branch, Grade 1, 43 faculties, with 550 beds. Total estimated investment of 2,456 million dong in Taichi Ward, Quang Mai District, Hanoi City, 4.5 kilometers from Hon Kim Lake, expected to go into operation in the fourth quarter of 2021, and is invested in the form of medical socialization. With the brand VIME St. Paul, the product and service development unit, St. Paul II General Hospital will be the high-quality general facility for medical examination and treatment, according to GCI international standards, establishing an advanced management system, modern medical technology with leading professors, associate professors, doctors of Vietnam, as well as foreign countries, to meet the increasing needs of people in the capital and neighboring provinces with strategic objectives. Patient is the center. In parallel with the construction of St. Paul II General Hospital, in 2018, VIMEDIMEX Group officially invested to build 25 polyclinics according to the method of medical examination and treatment through the model of family doctor to take care of residents' health continuously. From birth to adulthood, old age to death is a project developed by VIME Phulang with a total investment of 1,466 million dong, expected to come into operation from the fourth quarter of 2019 to 2025. VIME Phulang, the real estate brand of VIMEDIMEX Pharmaceutical Group, was established in 2014, is a continuation of the success in the pharmaceutical, medical, financial business, and especially its experience accumulated from the operation, office management, and rental. This is a development step in the long-term orientation of VIMEDIMEX Group, continuing to explore new directions, new products and services. Improving the quality of life also means contribution to enhancing the position of Vietnamese people. With VIME Phulang, VIMEDIMEX Group put a lot of enthusiasm and expectation to bring customers high-quality housing products, build VIME Phulang image, reputation, and brand in the community as what has been done throughout 3 decades in pharmaceutical and medical fields. Because health is the most valuable asset of man, finance is assurance for a solid future, and safe play of residence for family is a prerequisite for a happy life and longevity. VIME Phulang contains in its name the long-term development thought and orientation of VIMEDIMEX Pharmaceutical Group. The word VIME from brand name of the parent company combined with the word Phulang affirms that VIMEDIMEX Group reputation in many years will continue on the land of happiness, prosperity, peaceful. The VIME Phulang logo is a harmonious combination of 3 elements: heaven, earth, and human. The square symbolizes land, houses with 4 solid, symmetrical sides, expressing the desire to build peaceful and sustainable habitation for individuals and communities. The image of sun shining on the bamboo standing in the dawn in the middle of the symbol represents the intense vitality, abundant energy in the happy land VIME Phulang. Letter V is stylized as a square corner between the words VIME and Phulang to emphasize the inheritance and unique values inherited from VIMEDIMEX Group, acting as a connection between the present and the future. Capitalized letter gives the feeling of solidity, affirmation, strength. Well-elaborated each line in harmony with the suggested symbol. Bold letter reflects the honesty and pioneer of the brand, while sharp letter expresses the friendliness with the nature, environment, and priority toward health, quality of human life as a brand. The warm colors, dark red and brownish yellow, are harmoniously and perfectly combined with the symbol to convey the message of energies, vitality of nature and people in the happy land VIME Phulang. Seen cherishing the dream of VIME Phulang during the business trips, VIMEDIMEX Group leaders spend more time exploring the cities in the world, seeing the architecture of different streets, observing the life across the countries, and realize the happiest place is not the bustling cities with skyscrapers, but the place full of vitality, close to the green, fresh natures where the smile spread on the face of the residents. For this reason, VIMEDIMEX has chosen the French neoclassical architecture, as France is one of the cradles that have contributed to preserving the classical architectural styles and also creating new, unique and impressive architectural style. The French architecture inherits the beauty of classical Greek-Roman architecture, the cradle of European architecture. The history of the world architecture in general and of European architecture in particular has left clear mark on each of their developments in French architecture. Thus, it can be said that French architecture inherits the essence of human architecture. But also from France, many typical architectural styles have been formed and spread throughout Europe, such as the Roman, Gothic, Rococo architectural styles. The French architects also take initiative in creating new architectural forms on the basis of combining classical Greek-Roman values with French cultural identity, as well as with the imprints and breadth of the times to create their own architectural works and styles. It is not wrong to say that European architecture in the Middle Ages is imbued with the spirits of French culture, a culture that is both dynamic and creative, pragmatic yet retains its exquisite, charming beauty, grandiosity, which is a characteristic feature of the classic Western architecture. VIMEDIMEX has used the exquisite, charming beauty to create a series of duplex villas, single villas, row houses, apartments, office hotels, and resorts with a beauty long-lasting with the times of French neoclassical architecture. In real estate business, VIMEDIMEX Group has obtained encouraging achievements. The growth is reflected by talking figures. The average growth rate is 30% per year. Total assets by 2018 increased by 2.9 times against 2012. Total assets reached 21,372 billion dong. The revenue was 10,156 billion dong. The state budget's contributed amount in 2018 was 1,442.5 billion dong. In 2015, the group contributed 163 billion dong to the state budget. In 2016, the contributed amount was 219.2 billion dong. In 2017, the revenue was 1,778.6 billion dong. The contributed amount was 721.66 billion dong. In 2018, the revenue was 10,156 billion dong. The contributed amount was 1,442.5 billion dong. From our experience, VIMEDIMEX Group understands that thinking, working and dedicating much means giving much impact, promoting VIMEDIMEX Group with faster speed, greater acceleration and more energy, further and steeper advance. Knowledge, persistence, enduring needs are the ultimate factors that determine long-term success. If VIMEDIMEX Group is only willing to do simple things, the group will meet many difficulties in business. If VIMEDIMEX Group is determined to do the hard work, the group's business will be much simpler. The value of business is reflected in what VIMEDIMEX Group has done. So please dream together with VIMEDIMEX Group with bigger dreams. Do your utmost for it. The story of VIMEDIMEX Group journey is going on. The story ending with the sweet things called everlasting needs and success. VIMEDIMEX Group has obtained encouraging achievements. Our growth is shown by the talking figures. The average growth rate is 30% per year. Total assets by 2018 increased by 4.2 times against 2012. Total assets reached 31,120 billion dong. The revenue is 25,336 billion dong, contributing to 1,254.3 billion dong to the state budget. VIMEDIMEX Group has grown a lot from the structure. science, knowledge, experience to material resources and staff. VIMEDIMEX Group brand has spread widely in the domestic and international market. Today, VIMEDIMEX Group has been recognized as one of the leading pharmaceutical brands in Vietnam. VIMEDIMEX is on its way to become the #1 real estate brand in the heart of customers. And perhaps in daily life, everyone must face the gain and loss, good and bad reputation, praise and reprimand, happiness and suffering. In unexpected moments, with happiness or up and downs, one thing we can always do is to keep calm. Just VIMEDIMEX Group understands that it's impossible to define our service by what happens outside us, but from the changes we make. VIMEDIMEX Group do not define our service by the difficulties in life, but by bravery to find new paths. VIMEDIMEX Group do not define our service by the sadness, anxiety experienced, but by the tolerance and confidence accumulated. And the answer to VIMEDIMEX Group is dare to change. Do not dare to change is to deny your own opportunity. Do not dare to think different is to leave yourselves behind. We want to keep the only thing unchanged, i.e. the knowledge, wisdom and great aspiration to contribute to the society, community, raising the position of the Vietnamese. With the past 33 years toward 40 years, VIMEDIMEX Group will grow up in terms of assets, revenue, highly knowledgeable employees, and above all, each member of VIMEDIMEX Group is an integral part for the success of VIMEDIMEX Group, an ambassador bringing VIMEDIMEX Group brand closer to the customers, better to the community.